very degraded bases that we can't reattach things to, unfortunately. If I pushed on that, the piece would fall off. That one's like rounded now because of how much it's fallen apart. So for what these two stones specifically, the top sections are in good condition. The bottoms are not, so we can't use them. So what we're doing is taking measurements of the bottom of the stone, and then we're going to make new bases over the winter. And then when we come back next year, we will take these bases out because we know there's nobody right here. There's no grave right there.
That's our safe space to dig, yeah.
So we can take that out and put a new base in right where the old one was. But if we tried to move it forwards or backwards, there's a person there. There's a person there.
Yeah.
They're probably like right here.
Thankfully, I won't go into the gory details, essentially. Thankfully, they're dry. It's not too gory, but thankfully, it's not a case of dig until you find a skeleton. It's, oh, the coffin's right there just under the grass. You'll get bits of wood, coffin nails, the fabric that was attached to. It's just little bits, and it's ground into the grass and mud, but if you know what you're looking for, you're like, let's just put that back.
And we're like, shovel? No.
Yeah.
Okay. No more digging.
So did you see was there a handle, did you say?
Yeah,
Casket?
under one of the graves we found the casket
The full
handle.
lug handle,
Yeah, and we were like, okay, no more digging. Because, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
we found
that's what happened.
large like linear, we came across the wood first. We're like,
It's a lot
there
of
shouldn't
wood.
be wood here. And then we saw the handle, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So that was the, actually the two younger child.
Children.
Yeah, that was...
We keep saying we're not trying to meet them, we just
Yeah.
want to work on their headstones. So we're like,
our best.
we're not here to be personal with them.
And it's not limited to this site either.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we're not telling you any new information here, but a lot of the topsoil seems to have been sourced from Newell's Island, other places here, there, and everywhere else, just because there's quite a bit of lack of topsoil on top of the bedrock here. I mean, you got them pretty close to the surface here in this site, but also we've come across it in every site that we've worked on Greenspond so far. They're just...
And other places. But this Greenspond specifically has very little topsoil. And even if they were originally a little bit farther down because of the wind and everything here, stuff blows away pretty easily. Yeah, but
That being said, they're protected, they're good. But just for our own work and what we're doing, it's like, oh,
have to
extra
be
care.
very
They're
careful.
not 6 feet down. So.
but we are both archaeologists, so we know what to do if we find them.
At the very least, if you're finding bodies or parts of something,
You're in the
that's where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Nothing fun.
That's all right. Yeah, so the, let's see, Marybury right here, we've got Martin Bourne, what's the name of it?
This is Robert Bourne.
And then that's Robert
interesting
Granger
too.
and Louisa Burton down there. They will all be back upright come next summer. Thankfully. With the exception of this one as well. This is this one, and then the one next to, is it Benjamin Murray?
Yeah, next to Mary there.
I don't know my glasses.
Oh, Mary.
So we're working on this one and that one, the last two for this week. But a similar situation will be uprighting the bases, assessing condition. It looks like this guy has,
Got it.
no, it's got the,
The
if
base
you
is
can
huge.
see it, you've got the original sandstone base here. However, it looks like it's tipped back. It's white marble again, just like most of the other stones here. And it looks like it has some additional concrete on it, and so it's broken once before, but it's older concrete, so it must have broken a while ago. And then in that time, that break failed, so it's back down. This part's still in here. However, you've got another whole section that runs at least from here. We haven't uncovered the full extent, but about to here. So it would have been a pretty tall one in the past, so we'll be working on uncovering that, cleaning that at the very least, and then assessing if there's kind of anything that we can do for it,
Yeah.
given its condition.
This is the other Skinner one we wanted to point out as well. A fairly early Skinner from 1877 or 5, possibly. And it says J. Skinner, St. John's on the top, which is very interesting. And the first one we've seen like that, usually it's just their name at the bottom, which is pretty
Mr.
standard.
Skinner, I'm so glad.
Yeah,
The
so
Greenspond got a unique.
yeah.
So what year did you say?
I think this one's 75. Yeah, 75.
Dry grass. And then just for the effect, this one will be going back up next.
Yeah, I think we can
Sometime next year.
possibly reset that one to its original phase.
Yeah.
It's in okay shape. We'll try.
So just to give you the effect, missing a little bit of material. But yeah, it still holds itself up. If I let go of it, it'll pitch forward because of the wind right now. It's actually quite a bit of sail.
Yeah.
However, same thing as the other stones that have fallen. Bit of epoxy both on this brake and this brake. Clamp it up, leave it for about a day, and then it'll be good to go.
And how long was it under?
A while. All of these were
100 years
covered.
under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
That was
pretty
what
much
you
what
guys
we're
are
doing
doing.
right now.
Yeah.
In the rain.